am Elizabeth Ciordia. Here's my little note card. First, I'll be talking about the epithelial tissue. These tissues are the first line of protection for our body. Epithelial tissue are like sheets of cells that cover the surfaces of our body that are exposed to the outside or external things. They also line our body cavities and are the major component of tissues that create our glands. They protect and enclose organs. There are three shapes: simple squamous, simple columnar, and simple cuboidal. Some of the locations where we find these kind of tissues would be the lining of our intestines, our sweat glands, and the outer layer of our skin. They also help release enzymes and help with absorption. I have a picture right here. These are epithelial tissues. And then next I'll be talking about the connective tissues. They also provide protection for our organs and other tissues. They provide support and structure to the body. They connect tissues to organs. They have a matrix made up of protein fibers and ground substances. And then there's like connective tissue proper, which is loose, and an example would be like adipose. And supportive connective tissues, an example of that would be like cartilage, and then fluid connective tissue, which is blood and lymph. And then skin is made up of many layers of connective tissue, such as collagen fibers, and those help provide support. Our heart, the pericardium, is made up of 2 layers of connective tissues. They provide structure and also add protection to our heart. Bones, they are hard connective tissues and provide protection to our organs. For example, like the rib cage would like help protect our heart. And it just overall provides structure for our body. Some of the areas where you find connective tissue would be like in between your joints, your blood vessels, in the walls of the blood vessels, and then under your skin would be like the adipose. And then I have a picture here of connective tissue, and you can see some of the fibers there in the photo. And then next I would like to talk about the muscular tissue. There are 3 kinds: skeletal muscle, cardiac muscle, and smooth muscle. The muscles allow for movement and they respond to stimuli. So that's how we're able to like make facial expressions or move our arm if we want to, or get up and walk. And these are skeletal muscles that are attached to the bones and make it possible for all these types of movements for our body. And then we have cardiac muscles, which are the walls, what form the walls of our heart, and they contract on their own rhythms without stimuli. They help pump blood throughout our body. And smooth muscle tissues are in the walls of our organs, such as like the urinary system, digestive system. They control involuntary movement. For example, they help us regulate airflow to our lungs. And some of the areas where we find these kinds of tissues would be like your heart, of course, the intestines. You would see more of like the smooth muscle. And then for skeletal, I would say maybe like legs. You see the muscle there. And then I have a picture here of some smooth muscle. And then last, I would like to talk about the nervous tissues that send and receive electrochemical signals throughout our body and sends information constantly. They consist of 2 classes, the neuron and neuroglia. Neurons send the messages throughout the body. For example, it allows us to walk or breathe, like those signals can be sent rapidly. And then neuralgia helps support the neurons. And then there's like a nucleus, cytoplasm, and organelles. The main places you'll find these would be like the brain, spinal cord, and nerves. And here's a photo of that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. But the neurons are able to move rapidly to send signals wherever our body needs something. For example, if we have a cut and we need to heal, the body can just send those signals of what we need. Thank you.